Coach Henderson, Eastern Iowa guys.
Yep.
Are they learning some stuff out here today from the Ohio, PA, Minnesota guys?
Oh, most definitely. I'm having guys come up to me and tell me like, "Hey, you're right. We need to work here." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why we're out here. You're getting feels. It's awesome. They're learning a lot. They're learning. We got a lot to learn position wise where we need to get better, and it's good. It's a really good opportunity."
Just talking to Kale.
Yep.
You brought Kale out, and I got to talk to Kale, and his brother's a Hawkeye. It doesn't sound like he's dead set Hawkeye. It sounds like he's really looking for someone to lead him.
Yep.
I really like that about him. He's looking for someone to develop him as a young man. Having coaching guys like that. And you're a young man yourself. You're a 23-year-old guy,
Yep.
2-time NAIA national champion, 3-time finest. You're 23.
Yeah,
I asked you
yeah.
for a 49. You were a 65.
Yep.
So that's good on you. You're still look like a college guy,
Yep.
right? Because you basically were 6 months ago.
Right, yep.
But what's it like coming and jumping right into coaching guys like that?
It's been a learning adjustment. Honestly, it's awesome though. These guys, they soak it up. They're great guys. They listen, and they work hard. Having guys like you got Havel, C-Reg, we got Feasley here, we got Kegley. These guys are just great kids, and they're willing to learn. And I preach to them, hey, we're gonna focus on being the best person we can be overall, and the wrestling's gonna come with it. So try to mentor them as much as I can with my time with them. I was there, and I'm gonna help them through this process and get the best out of them. So
Okay, so you just graduated from college in May?
yeah, May. Yep.
May. So you don't even know. Do you even know what you're going to do yet? Do you have a job yet? And
This is my job.
This is your job,
Yeah.
full-time job.
Yep.
And so what's unique about Eastern Iowa Wrestling Club? I don't know if people know this. It's a partnership.
Yep.
Between Division III, NCAA Division III Co.
Yep.
And then the Hawkeyes,
Yep.
Iowa Hawkeyes. So it's very unique. It travels back and forth.
Yep.
And Co is remind me, 35 minutes away?
Yeah, about 30 minutes from Iowa
30
City.
yeah, so they're close to each other, and the practices rotate.
Yep.
And it's probably easier for some guys to get to one place than the other.
Yeah.
We all know everybody wants to go see the Hawkeyes. You're in Carver, Hawkeye. But when you look at that, it's a very unique relationship that Coach Giroux built with obviously the Brands brothers. I think that has a part to do with it at least,
Yeah.
right? But what's it like working in a club like that where you guys can get a feel for both those places,
Yep.
and kids can kind of see both ends of the D1 and the D3 spectrums?
Yeah, so Osendorf actually went to college with the Brands, all them too. So he knows that's kind of how
Coach John Osendorf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the head coach for college. Yep.
Okay.
So they're good friends, and the partnership. It's awesome because obviously you get to wrestle in. Code got a brand new room not too long ago.
He was telling me about this. I saw him at a C3. We got a new room.
Yep.
And Coach
awesome.
Osendorf played football and wrestled for Iowa.
Yep. Yeah. So they got a new room, and then obviously you got historic Carver Hawkeye. So that's the unique thing that we do have. We get to go twice a week at Carver and twice a week at Co. And
So you guys go 4
days a week. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
For a club.
Yep.
So where do you live? Iowa City, or do you live?
I actually live up in Cedar Falls. I commute down.
Oh my gosh.
So
You're a wild man.
I'm window timing all the
I
time.
like
Yeah,
it.
grinding.
So when you look at it though,
Yeah.
they're getting to see, if you look at Co, that's Division III, NCAA Division III.
Yep.
That's enrollment driven.
Yep.
And you can still win there. You can be
Yep.
national champions, right?
Right.
And you got a guy with a D1 mentality who played football and wrestled for the Hawkeyes, and then obviously Coach Brands, Morningstar. You got those guys. They're probably in and out there a little bit too, right?
Yeah. You'll see those guys at Carver all the time. You'll see all the Hawks coming in, getting extra workouts in, and it's awesome. So, yeah, you kind of get to see both worlds, right? You get to see a D3 college, and then you get to see the University of Iowa D1, and that's huge for those guys during high school. They're starting to see, and it comes down to where these guys feel at home. You heard Kale talk about it. He wants somebody that's gonna, build him as a young man. It doesn't have to be set in one side, and these guys just want somewhere where they're gonna feel at home. They're gonna have someone that cares about them, a program that, enjoys wrestling, and so they get a good feel for both spectrums. I think is the benefit of where we're at.
So I probably misspoke earlier.
Yep.
Eastern Iowa was not with Coach Giroux and the Brands. It's with Ostendorf. and Brands, correct?
Yeah.
Is that a more accurate?
Yeah, I'd say that's more accurate.
Okay, because I misspoke earlier.
No,
I didn't understand quite the.
Yeah, no. So, it's actually, it's kind of structured like a community outreach through Co-College.
Gotcha.
So we, obviously, long stories. Larry Lee is like president of athletic affairs at Co-College.
Okay.
So Spencer's dad.
Gotcha.
So that's how I actually work side by side with him. So
I'll tell you what, you got a good gig.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's a really good gig. So Larry was at Carnegie Mellon,
Yep.
and then he came over to Co.
Yeah.
Because he's been a college administrator for. I don't think people know this about Larry Lee.
Yeah.
Right. He was at Carnegie Mellon in
Yep.
Pittsburgh, right next to Pitt. So okay. For you, I want to talk about you.
Okay.
Okay, because we're focused on everybody else.
No, you're good.
Let's talk about you. So NAIA.
Yep.
So many people just like kind of put their nose up at D2, D3, NAIA.
Yeah.
JUCO, right? What all the levels,
Right.
So I have a problem with that because I think there's a ton of opportunity there. There's a ton of ways to pay for school. D3, they say they don't give an athletic scholarship, but they can give you a grant package,
Yep.
right? So when we look at this, how do you influence kids now? You're only 6 months into this venture. What do you do 6 months into this to help a kid maybe see that, hey, they can do it. They can do it NAIA. You can do Grandview. You can do, you can do Co-College. You can do Simpson College.
Yeah.
You can do Loris, right? I
Yeah.
mean, those are all
definitely.
Wartburg, right? All
Yep.
those schools. D3 in Iowa's king, and the people don't know that.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't know that, right?
No, yeah,
D3 in
it's
Iowa's incredible.
huge, yeah.
So what do you do as a mentor?
That's a huge thing that I think we stress. Like, it's not. I think of it as some guys get this D1 or bust mindset, and like you said, it's not. You can go anywhere, and you got to find the right home. Wrestling is wrestling. It doesn't matter where you go. You're gonna go compete with these guys, and as a mentor, I'm gonna help them as much as I can find the right home, and guide them along this journey. I'm never gonna push one guy one way, into college.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard because you got loyalties.
Yeah, exactly.
You just wrestled for Coach Mitchell for 5 years, right?
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, you got to be loyal to that guy to some level.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Obviously, I'll tell him I had a great time, and
Yeah.
I loved my experience, and I did, and I treasure every memory I made there. But I want these guys to find the right home for themselves. It's a journey, right? And this whole college recruiting process is a journey, and I'll be a part of it, and I'll help them as much as I can. But I'm never going to sway them one way because I don't want them to have a bad experience, come back and have hard feelings like, hey, you push, So I will help them as much as I can and guide them through this process and be like, hey, man, keep your mind open, look elsewhere. Don't ever get this big one narrow mindset. That narrow mindset is gonna, you might miss something that you're actually supposed to find. So that's my big thing that I push for these guys is just, hey, explore and enjoy your journey. Make the most of it because it goes by fast. The recruiting process, and then bam, high school's over, and then you're in college, and that just
bam,
snowballs.
then you're a two-time national champ, and you're trying to figure out life as a 23-year-old.
It snowballs. It goes fast.
All right, hey, they're finishing up wrestling there right now. You got anything else for me?
No.
Tell my boy James Kelly I said hello.
I will. Yeah.
Make sure he keeps lifting weights.
Yeah, he's the man.
Tell him I said hi. Tell him to keep scrapping, which I know he does.
Yep.
And thanks for the time. Safe travels back to Iowa for you guys.
Thank you.